Good day everyone. Our topic for today is data structure and algorithm of a stock. I am Sofia Bianca Iasi, the leader of the group.
I am Karil Sosa.
I am Lawrence Fabair.
I am Bea Icharmosa.
I am Mark Lawrence Caril.
We are Group 6.
These are our objectives. First, understand the basic of a stock data structure. Third, understand real-world application of stock.
So what is stack? In data structure, a stack is a linear data structure that follows the last in, first out or LIFO principles. This means the last element added to the stack is the first one to be removed. You can think of it like a stack of plates or stack of books. You add the new plates to the top and remove the plates from the top as well. Kasi po, pag sa gitna or sa bottom tayo nag-remove ng plates or books, may tendency pong malaglag and might break the plates and mawala po yung pagkaka-organize sa books naman. The main operations naman po ng stocks are push, pop, pick is empty, and size.
Push. Add an element to the top of the stock. So, ano ba ang push? Push is essential for the stock data structure, allowing efficient addition of elements to the top with constant time complexity. This process resembles stacking plates where each new item is placed on top following the last in first out LIFO principle.
Pop. Pop is removes the top element from the stock. Ibig po sabihin, pag naglalagay po tayo ng mga elements po dun sa stock po natin, kung ano po yung last na elements na input po natin, pag inano po natin yung pop sa code, ay yung last element po na nilagay po natin, ayun po yung mababanish. Kunwari po yung matatagtag po dun sa mga element po na nilagay po sa code na yun.
Pick. Look at the top element without removing it. The pick operation refers to retrieving or viewing the top element without removing it. When you use the pick operation, you can view the top element without affecting the stock content.
Is empty. Is empty is a key operation that check if the stock has no elements. So sabi po dito is ang function po ng is empty is siya lang po yung nag-check kung yung stock natin is may laman or wala.
So size. Size method is used to find the number of element in the stock container. Sa madaling salita po, yung size po, ang definition po niya is pag pinindot po natin ang size, makikita po natin kung ilan po ang elements ang nakapaloob po sa ating stock.
So punta naman po tayo dito sa source code natin. So una ko pong ginawa dito is syempre ginawa natin yung HTML structure and then sunod is nilagyan ko lang po ito ng header na stock and then isang input text which is input text na nilagyan ko po ng ID and then next is 5 button para po sa 5 key operation natin which is yung push, pop, pick, is empty, and size. And then dalang paragraph tag lang para lagyan natin ng ID ng para sa yung isa is para sa stock natin, stock yung paglagyan ng stock, and then yung isa is para po doon sa pinakang feedback lang. So punta naman tayo sa script. So sa script may 6 na function pa akong ginawa. Yung una po muna is gumawa ko ng pinakang global variable, yung const stock is equals to empty array. So makikita naman pa natin yun. And then pangalawang unang function na ginawa ko is display stock. So nag-declare lang po ako ng variable which is pinangalanan ko ng display stock, then equals to documented element by ID which is yung ID po ng pagpapaglagyan natin ng stock natin, and then if statement stock.length is greater than 0. So yung function ko po dito is display stock that inner HTML is equals to stock.slice.reverse.join. So mamaya po is malalaman natin kung ano pong mangyayari dun sa mga function natin, yung slice, reverse, join, kung ano po. Basta yun po is, pag sinabi po dito na kung yung stock natin is may laman or mas mataas sa 0, may laman nga, yung pag-organize po nun is mas mapapayos kasi yung function na slice, reverse, join, dun po papasok. And then else lang po, kung yung stock natin is walang laman, lalagay lang po is stock is empty. So, pangalawang function po is, syempre, yung unang key operation, which is yung push. Nag-declare lang po ako ng variable, pinangalanan ko ng value para po dun sa input natin kung mag-input tayo. And then equals documented get element by ID. And then yung ID lang po nung input natin kanina dun sa HTML. And then conditional statement, if statement, if value, and then lagyan ko lang ng stock.push na function, and then value, documented get element by ID, that value is equals to empty, yung parang string lang po, para po mag-clear yung input box natin pag push natin ng element. So, lagay ko lang po yung display stock na function, yung function na una-una kong ginawa sa taas, and then else, alert ko lang po na pag please enter a value, pag pinindot mo po yung push na button, tas wala ka pa pong tinype, lalagay lang po is please enter a value. The next function po is pop, and then if statement ulit, stock.length is greater than 0, then nag-declare lang po ako ng variable ulit, const pop value is equal to stock.pop. So ibig sabihin ng pop is matatanggal po yung pinakang top element nung stock natin. So sabi po dito is, then yung nilagay ko lang po yung display stock na function yung kanina para ma-organize yung sa tamang lalagyan yung stock natin. Then documented get element by ID lang, so parang paulit-ulit lang po. And then lagay ko lang yung pop value which is yung top element, and then yun, concatenate ko lang po sa word na is pop from the stock para po lumagay doon. Kung halimbawa yung pinap natin is 1, lalagay po doon is 1 is popped from the stock. So else lang po, pag walang laman yung stock natin tas nagpop tayo, lalagay po doon is stock is empty, cannot pop. So next na function is yung pick, and then conditional statement, stock.length is greater than 0, documented get element by ID, that inner HTML, and then yung pinakang function po dito sa pick is para po ma-identify yung pinakang top element ng stock natin. Kaya nilagay ko lang po dito is yung function ko is stock, and then open and close square bracket, and then stock.length is -1. So doon pa lang po is malalaman na niya kung ano yung pinakang top element, and then concatenate lang po yun para malaman niya the top element is, and then yung pinakang top element ng stock natin. So else lang po, pag pinindot po natin yung pick, and then walang laman yung pick na yung stock natin, lalagay lang po dun is stock is empty, cannot pick. So next function is empty. If statement ulit, ito po yung nag-check lang kung yung stock natin is may laman or wala. So if statement lang, stock.length is strictly equals to 0. So pag yung stock daw natin is equals to 0, lalagay lang po dun is the stock is empty pag pinindot po natin yung is empty na button. And then else lang po, syempre pag may laman po yung stock natin, kabaliktaran ng walang laman, lalagay lang po is the stock is not empty. So last function po is size, ito yung pinakamadali. So pag pinindot po natin yung size is yung malalaman lang po niya yung length or size ng stock natin. So documented get element by ID lang, and then i-alert lang po, ilagay lang po natin sa ID kung ano yung stock.length. Yan lang.